Okay, Shivani, how are you?
Yeah, I'm great, ma'am. How about you?
I'm doing well too. Thanks for asking. Tell me about your day, how it has been going.
Ma'am, could you please repeat? I couldn't hear, ma'am.
Tell me about your day, how it has been going.
Yeah, it has been quite fantastic, ma'am.
Okay, may I know why?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, these days I'm doing my English practice. So every day I do practice, and after completing my task, I feel rejuvenate and fantastic.
Okay, that's good. I can understand you're fascinated towards learning this language. I can see the fascination on your face. So that's
Like,
very good. This is a global language and everyone wants to learn this language these days. So why don't we learn this language? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so why don't you introduce yourself? Because I have no idea about you.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, as you know, my name is Shivani, and I'm talking to you from Sri Ganganagar, Rajasthan. And I have completed my master's. And
Mm-hmm,
apart from this, I am a mother,
mm-hmm.
completely homemaker. And if you talk about my hobbies, so I want to learn something new. This is my hobby, and these days I'm inculcating one new hobby. It's reading. And apart from this, I have one kid. So this is all about me. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good to hear about you. It is very good hobby you are having these days. You are cultivating habit of reading books, and that will definitely help you because it not even give us vocabulary. We collect vocabulary. Also, it helps us to improve our comprehension. So that's a
Yes,
great thing. Yes. Okay,
yes,
let me
ma'am.
introduce myself. Do you have any idea about me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm only know about your name because of Sumi. So please, ma'am,
Okay.
introduce yourself.
Okay, so as you already know, my name is Hema. Sumi told you my name. So I was born and raised in India, Delhi. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand, but after getting married, I came to Australia. Therefore, I've been living in Australia for the last 16 years. My
Wow.
qualifications include a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I had done in India, Delhi. I am also holding a bachelor degree in education, which I had done in Australia. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher in Australia for the last 10 years. So, by profession, I am a teacher. Besides, I have a channel on YouTube, which is called The Art of Speaking English. So that is all about me. Feel free to ask anything else if you want to know anything about me.
Yeah, I think it's enough, and it's great to hear you, ma'am. Yeah, but yeah, I would like to know about a little bit if you talk about Australia. So please talk. Please tell me why you means went there and why you are not here in India. So if is there any special reason behind it?
Actually, after getting married, my husband he told me he wanted to come here, and he said he is applying. So he was applying at that time, and I refused to come here. But he said, "No, I cannot cope over there. It is very hard, population, pollution." So I said, "Okay, if you want to apply, I am with you." So he applied. So that's why we are here. So Australia is a nice country. People they are very amicable, supportive, and also educational system is very high, as you know. I think everyone knows it. So yes, I'm taking advantage of living here.
That's nice.
Okay, so you said you have been learning this language. So would you like to share your English learning journey, the method you have been using, if you're finding it useful or you are facing any kind of trouble to learn something, maybe grammar or vocabulary or something else? Feel free to share or ask anything.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So if I talk about my English journey, so because I think I have an obsession, I would not say like, no, I want to learn this language. No, I have an obsession since my childhood. But that time, I think I didn't have this type of environment, or I would say ambience. So, and apart and media as well. That time I think I didn't have any exposure about, so that's
Mm-hmm.
why I could not be able to
Mm-hmm.
manage all these things. I was very familiar with grammar and English subject, but not in speaking. So after completing my whole education, I thought a lot, but I was not consistent. So, but now because
Mm-hmm.
of this social media, I found
Mm-hmm.
n number of platforms and so many
Mm-hmm.
methods how I can
Mm-hmm.
learn this language, especially
Mm-hmm.
speaking. So then I start, and I think it's
Mm-hmm.
been 1 year
Mm-hmm.
consistently I have been
Mm-hmm.
practicing. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I am happy, like bit by bit I'm improving, and now I
Mm-hmm.
think I have this much courage to express my thought before anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Still I am learning, and it's a long journey. It's just like a marathon. So that's why, and yeah, I do speaking practice every day, and simultaneously I read some storybooks and English content, as well as I listen as much as I can. And yeah, so this is the my pattern of learning English. And apart from this, sometime me and my friends, we discuss
Mm-hmm.
about grammar patterns and new
Mm-hmm.
vocab, idioms and phrases as well. Yes, ma'am.
That is really great. It's very nice to hear your English learning journey. And as I told you before, I can see your fascination towards learning this English, and you already explained. And you said rightly, nowadays we have lots of facilities available. There are many ways to get ourselves exposed to English content. So we need to take advantage of that, because wherever we go, social media is there. Yeah, even you are looking at your phone, and when you are on your phone, you can see, okay, some reels you can watch in English, and also movies you can watch in English. Also, you can just chat with your friends in English. You can type messages, and also like YouTube, it is really very good way to expose yourself to English content. So we should take advantage of that, and you are taking this as you just mentioned. So that is a really great thing, and you are putting in lots of your efforts. I can see you are very enthusiastic. That's why you are having this session with me, because even though I am a stranger for you, still you are smiling, you are happy, and you are expressing your desire. So that's a great thing. I really appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah. And ma'am, please, please advise me, how can I improve more and more? How can I, like, okay, whatever I am doing, so I shared with you whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
apart from this, if you would like to suggest me something else, so please.
I think everyone is cognizant of the fact that the more you speak, the more you learn, more you feel
Yeah.
better. So you need to make
Yes.
sure that you engage yourself in English conversation. I think you are doing this, but make sure you maintain your consistency. Okay, and also determination is a must. Sometimes I have seen learners feel like giving up learning English because they find it very hard. I can see you are engaging yourself in conversation, but you need to make sure that you need to maintain the consistency, because sometimes we feel like it is monotonous and we don't like to sit in front of the camera. If you don't like to sit in front of the camera, you can use audio calls and you can connect with the strangers. Or strangers, it is good to connect with the strangers, because English is a boring language for us, because this is not our mother tongue. And
Yeah.
when we have a conversation with a stranger, that way our mind is very curious to know about other people, and we ask lots of questions, and we don't
Yes.
know what question is asked by other people. So this is an advantage while we having conversation with a stranger. That way our mind is very active and we listen very attentively to that person. So just do that as well. And I am sure you know about the four pillars of the English: speaking, writing, and all those things. If you can engage,
Yes.
you said you already engaging yourself in reading books, so that's a great thing. You are cultivating those habits,
Yes.
and also speaking you are practicing. But if you don't find anyone to speak with, you can use self-talk technique, and you need to make sure that you narrate your day, what happened during the day before sleeping. You can use either technique. either you write or you just think in your mind, or try to say those sentences loud out, so that way your mouth muscle will be ready as well to speak in
Yeah.
English, and your brain will be trained. Okay, so
Yes.
use those method, and also try to make sure that while you're speaking, you speak calmly. Okay, have a glass of water in front of you, and you need to pay attention to your tone of voice, because that is very important part of our communication, especially while we are speaking in English, because we feel a little bit nervous while we're speaking in
Yeah.
English, because this is a foreigner language. We are not native speakers, and we
Yeah.
find it really a little bit strange while we're speaking in English. So make sure you calm yourself and try to project your voice, and try to make your tone of voice more rhythmic, and the intonation is there, you need to keep in your mind. And also, if you are making mistake, if you find, okay, I'm saying some sentences, but oh, I had made a mistake here, so don't just stop. Okay, keep going. Okay, because if you think about your mistake, that way you will spoil your whole conversation, because it will be in
Yes.
your mind and you won't be able to focus on. Okay, so try to avoid it, because it is inevitable. If we are making mistake, we cannot avoid it, because this is the part of our learning. As long as we are making mistake, fine, but we need to make sure that we need to rectify. Okay,
Yeah.
if we keep making same mistake over and over again, I can understand, you know the rules, but the time comes you make those mistake over and over again due to your subconscious mind, because you are habitual
Yes.
to make those kind of mistakes and you
Yes.
cannot avoid it. It is so
Yeah.
hard. So you need to make sure the mistake you make more often, write those sentences, write couple of sentences correctly, and speak out loud all the time. Yeah, speak out loud. Like some people say that everyone are. So if you have this kind of mistake, you make it, you need to make sure you just write couple of the sentences, and you write, everyone is very pretty, everyone is after English, everyone is going shopping, everyone is looking nice, something like that. So
Yes.
that way your subconscious mind will be trained, so
Yeah.
you will be able to avoid those mistakes. Yeah.
Mistakes. Yeah, repetition. I think if you are making mistake for
Yes.
particular, you can say vocab, or if you have any pronunciation problem, so I think you should
Hmm.
repeat that word or vocab again and again to rid of your mistake.
That is really true. We need to make sure that we use a repetition technique, because it is very good actually. When we repeat one thing over and over again, that way we can fix it. Yeah, because that way we're giving our mind habit to speak that sentence, that word correctly. Yes.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you so
Okay.
much, ma'am.
Anything else?
Right now, I think I'm not able to ask some other question. Yeah, but if you want to ask me something, so you can, ma'am.
Okay, just I wanted to ask if you are feeling like you are learning this language, but you are not making any progress, visible progress. So, if you have this kind of feeling, feel free to express. And if you are feeling, okay, I am learning this language, but there are some weak points and I'm not able to rectify those points, feel free to share. If I can help, I would like to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 ma'am. I think nowadays, I feel, I think it's conspicuous change in myself and my personality. I can see this bit by bit. I'm improving, but somewhere you can say like. Some sentence, especially while making these sentence spontaneously, that time I fumble sometime or stammer, because my tongue, I think, is not habitual to speak
Mm.
consistently, or you can say continuously, because
Mm.
as you said, like, this is not our mother tongue, and I think our surrounding is not just like a English native speaker, like all people speak in Hindi or whatever dialect they have. So that's
Mm.
why sometime I just feel problem while making while using models and prepositions
and sometimes like you can say proper like male and female. Sometimes I say his or her. I sometimes I say like her to his. So this some kind of, you can say, very silly mistakes I do. But so what should I do for rid of these kind of mistakes?
Yeah, so mistake we make, we don't do it, because when we say do, we do intentionally, but mistake we make unintentionally. So we always use we make mistakes. This kind of silly mistake I make. So how can I avoid it? As I just told you, if you know, you say he and her. I would say that because you get nervous by that time, because you know already he is a boy, she is a girl, he is for a man, her for a woman. So you know all those things, but still you are making those kind of mistake because of the hesitation, because of you find this is very strange. Speaking in English, and also this depends on your mindset. Your mind is not ready. I can see that, because even though you are speaking well, but you feel like okay, this is a strange language. I'm speaking in English. Your mind is stopping you back. Yes. So
Yeah.
you need not to listen to your mind, because we are different to our minds. Usually we think that our mind in our body, so this is a part of us, but it is not part of us. Our mind is a monkey mind. Mind will tell you, hey Shivani,
Yeah.
what you doing? You're speaking in English. So it, you will not listen to that, but it is there. Yeah. So unconsciously you will make those mistakes while you speak in English. But you need to make sure that you calm yourself, as I just told you, keeping a glass of water in front of you while you are talking. And if you are having a conversation with someone else, you need to make sure you write couple of the words in front of you, because as you are a learner and you are learning English, so I am sure you are extending your vocabulary as well. You are learning some idioms and phrases. So if you are learning something and you find it okay, it is very hard for me to use. If you are having conversation with someone else, you need to make sure you keep those words in front of you and try to use those words in your conversation. So once you use those words in your conversation, first time definitely you might make mistakes, yeah, because you are not
Mm-hmm.
very much familiar with those words. So you need to
Yes.
make sure you make yourself familiar with those words. So first of all, I just told you practice by yourself. Okay, and
Mm.
then when you feel a little bit confident, okay, I can speak it, then you can use in your conversation. But don't forget to keep those words in front of you, so you will not forget. Okay, so
Yeah.
even though during the conversation time, if you are not able to pronounce those words correctly, if you will make mistake, doesn't matter, keep trying. Okay, that person is not gonna kill you, that person will not gonna say you anything. You tell that person, excuse me, I'm learning English, pardon my mistakes, I will make lots of mistakes, but I'm here to learn, and please help
Yeah.
me. Yeah, once you accept
Yes.
it, yes, and that way all the fear will go away from your mind.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I can see you are not really bad. Believe me. Okay, you are doing really good job, but you need to think. Okay, first I was at beginner level. Now I am at intermediate level. I am achieving actually. So you need to celebrate without taking help of any trainers. You are learning this language, so you are doing really commendable job. Yes, even though you are a mother of a child, yeah, and still you are putting in lots of efforts, and you are sitting, you are listening, you are asking lots of questions regarding learning English, how you can improve this language. So this is good. I can see your enthusiasm towards learning English, and definitely you will be able to do that. But I would like to say, whatever you are doing perfectly okay. But you need to take the fear out of your mind. You will make mistake. Don't worry. Even you will make some silly mistakes. Doesn't matter, does not matter.
Mm.
We all make those kind of mistakes. I also make those kind of mistakes, everyone, because this is not our mother tongue. I had done my post graduation
Yes.
in Hindi honors. Yes, even though I am here, still like because since childhood I just learned my own language. Yeah, I done my post graduation in Hindi honors, so it is very hard. But if I think, oh, if I speak English in front of foreigner, they're gonna make fun of me. I need not to say anything. I need to be ready to face those
Yes.
challenges, and I need to think
Yes.
this is no challenge, this is the opportunity. 1 year I will make mistake, 2 year I will make mistake, then I will be perfect, I will speak like them. Yeah, so
Yes.
give yourself freedom to make mistake. Tell
Yeah.
your mind, okay, Shivani, you gotta have a conversation. You are not perfect at this moment. No one is perfect in this language. This is not our language. You are going to make lots of mistakes, my dear, but it's okay. Still, you need to stay calm and composed and express your idea. Speak how much you can speak, because if you speak more, the more you speak, the more you become better. So
Yeah.
don't just miss out the opportunity of speaking. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, yes, ma'am. I do. I do. I always grab every opportunity, whatever I means, whatever I receive. So yeah, I always do. Every day I spend almost my 2 hours for my speaking. Every day I try, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's how I just am doing my practice. And I would like to say you, ma'am, you are so calm, so polite, just like you can say, like I watch so many some videos I watch your videos with the other co-learners. Yeah, but I think that time my experience was little quite different. But now I'm just talking to you one to one, so you are so polite, and I think you always like I'm not feeling nervous before you. I don't know why, but yeah, because I think your face is just making me very comfortable. So that's why I'm very comfortable before you. And yeah, no doubt, you are so calm and very charming personality, I would say.
Thank you so much because of your beautiful eyes. That's why you're saying all these things. So I really appreciate this. Thank you for giving this nice compliment. I really accept it, and I feel happy that you're feeling so. You need not to feel scared while you're talking with me, because we are just human beings. Yeah, we will make
Yeah.
mistakes. We are not perfect. No one is perfect. You know, celebrities,
Yes.
when they speak in English, they also make lots of mistakes. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you will not
Yes.
really think, but it is true. Even native speakers, they make lots of mistakes. One time I told my director, I said, you wrote this? He said, yes, I wrote this. I said, look, you here, you made mistake. He said, oh,
Yeah.
it is gone to the office now. I said, that's fine, because we all make mistakes. Because sometimes what happens, we think something else. Yes, and we are saying
Yes.
something else, because we have so, because
Yeah.
being a woman is it is very hard, because you are a mom as well. Yes, you are a housemaker. You have to make sure that you need to fulfill all your tasks. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are worried about your son as well. You are worried about your family, your English, so many
Yes.
things you are worried. So that's why you are so confused and you are overwhelmed, but you need not to do that. We are human being, and moreover we are women. Yeah, so we need
Yeah.
to understand we have lots of responsibility, and we are an emotional being as well. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, we need to support each other. We need to make sure we encourage each other. We need to just accept, yes, I also make mistake, you also make mistake, so this is all good. Yeah. So we are in the
Yes,
same
ma'am.
family.
Yeah, we both are in the same boat. Yeah, just
Yes,
joking. Yeah, your
yes.
no doubt your English is impeccable, I would say. And yes, ma'am, I think it impact of the surrounding as well, I would say, because in India, I think it doesn't matter in which you can say area you are living. Doesn't matter. Everyone wants to speak in only mother tongue.
Mm,
Don't I think I would say it doesn't matter he or she is very you can say renowned personality or just like
mm,
a ordinary person. It doesn't matter, everyone love to their mother tongue and their dialect as well.
So that's why I think, and in schools as well, like teachers also don't ready to talk in English. Yes, at the time of PTM or at the time of, you can say, promotion, their schools, they speak in English and they show off their school, showcase their school, like, oh, they are providing 100% English environment or ambience to their student, but actually this is not reality. They if you talk about the classrooms, so yes, at the time of explanation sometime they use English, but always they mix Hindi. So
Hmm.
that's why student also, they always, I think everyone wants pick easy first. So that's why student also are not able to speak fluently even they are studying in CBSE or ICSE board. So this is the problem here we are facing. So that's why I think, after completing our education or whatever we are doing, so we have to do extra efforts to get our fluency.
That is really true, and I really appreciate you share your beautiful insight, and you were speaking fearlessly. So I really appreciate that. I was so amazed hearing you, and you don't believe, even I have here Indian colleagues, and they do like to speak in Hindi at work even. And
Okay.
at home also we speak in Hindi, and whenever I go and meet my Indian friends, yeah, so we speak Hindi only. So just with the
Mhm.
foreigners, we just speak in English, otherwise we
Yes.
speak in our mother tongue, because we also feel comfortable speaking in our own language, because especially we are far
Yes.
away from our country, so that way we feel
Yeah.
like, okay, at least we are
Yeah.
connected to our
Little
country.
attached. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, ma'am. One question I have. May I ask?
Why not ask?
So, ma'am, please tell me, like, you are living in Australia. So, in Australia, there is something different. You can say language or only English, just like normal English is going on, or any other language, like different countries has their, like, French. Sorry. Germany has a German language, and some different, you can say, foreign country have their own language, different.
Hmm.
So, is there like some Australian language like that, or just English is going on?
English is a national language here, and this country belong to Aboriginal people. So they have their own languages actually. So they are the main people here. They speak their own languages. We don't know, but English is a national language here. And also because Australia is a diverse country, so people come here across the world and they bring their culture, they bring their food, they bring their language, and they bring their accent as well. So yeah, we need to make sure that we don't discriminate against language, culture,
Mhm.
and their
Yes.
beliefs. So yes, they are very good and very nice. Okay, do
Okay.
you want to share
Okay.
anything else?
No, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.